there.
Forgot something crucial. Yeah, ribcage. I forgot something crucial. Something crucial, like turning on the microphone before I went to this. Turning on the microphone, kind of important. Hmm? Yep. I'm super professional. Hey, Pretty's drinking. Look at hey, Pretty. They's drinking. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Yes, ribcage. 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 Yes. Yes, you don't need pants. Hello, good morning, everybody. Let me grab a hi for everybody. Hi, Pixie. Good morning, Brianna. Good morning, Glued. Good morning, Zay. Good morning, Unstable One. Good morning, Werewolf. Good morning, Moose. Good morning. Good morning. Good heckin' darn tootin'. Good morning. To sorry. Zakayla, good morning, Zach. Good morning, Dak. Good morning, Ghost Glass. Good morning, Upcycly. I sound like I'm reading a children's book. Anyways, good morning, Nogard. Good morning, Head Pretty. Good morning, Katie. Good morning. Good morning, Scully. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Andrew. Thank you for the hydrate. I act like a child. This is perfect. Mr. Scaredy Pants wants breakfast. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Sporky. Good morning. How we doing? How we all doing this morning? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. How we doing? How we doing? Happy Halloween. I decided to dress up like my character Skell. Basically. Today. That's what I am for Halloween. I am myself, but a skeleton. Can you model the spin so we can see the skeleton? My skeleton? You want to see my skeleton, or do you want to see Jar Skellington? Because I could do that either way if you want. Yeah. This is my rib cage. My rib cage. I'm gonna fall over. It's my rib cage. This is my rib cage. It's my rib cage. My rib cage is a little turned over on itself. It's a rib cage. Very cute. Yeah, I made this last year for MokoCon. For my Ren Fair outfit. I made it a little looser. The original pattern had it so that these were connected, but I don't like things really tight on me. I like room to move because I'm gelatin. Because I'm made of gelatin. So therefore I feel short again. Hold on, friends. Hold on. I don't like feeling short in my own chair. Because my camera gets moved by a certain somebody who likes to try to climb the yarn wall. There we are. There we are. I've been complaining about it for days, and I keep forgetting that that I could adjust that, you know, not on stream. But you know, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. The yarn wall is very enticing, isn't it? Oh, Haku needs nip from Zay. He's meant to get some nip. I forgot after stream, and I figured I'd do it on stream, so here we are. Here we are. Nipping. Would you like some nip? Everybody nip! Everybody nip. I think we're gonna work on the fish hat today. I wasn't sure if I wanted to work on the fish hat today, but we'll work on the fish hat today. It's bones! It makes sense. It's bones. It makes sense. We like bones here. Also, my background. I can't do the movie one. I'd rather have the smaller pumpkin. Did you like today's Starting Soon music, everybody? That's the album that I was anxiously waiting for. By the way. I've been talking about it all week. That I've been talking about all week. I was awaiting. But I was awaiting. It's finally out. I only got to listen to that song of the songs. Yet that we're not already out. I'm thinking about if I have time after stream, I might go into Discord. The one of our various sharing channels in the Bathroom Buddies Discord, and do a little listen of the full thing all the way through if I have, you know, if anyone's interested. Hopping into the theater and doing a listen. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'd be there. Yeah, I know one person will always show up. Hello, Haku. Hello, Haku. I know you. I know you. I know you. No, we're not doing a Halloween escape. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, Haku, the buttons on the keyboard are not for your feet, sir. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Bye, Haku. He's gonna go be chaotic elsewhere. Hi, Smikes. Good morning. How are you? I need to turn off the timer for Booptober. I do. And I need to remember to close out my my campaign. Tired, I might go back to bed. Well, you know, that's acceptable. Sometimes when you're tired, you gotta get back to bed. Yeah, yes, say. Yes. Yeah, my tracking number is out for delivery. The fastest order you've ever received. I mean, it's half of the order. I was expecting one thing, and you sassed me overly yesterday. You may be sassed a little bit. There we go. Retire that. Cool. I did it. I did it. There we go. Well, when I wanted one, I needed. Well, when I want, what words? I wanted one. Got one. When I went, when I went, what I'm trying to figure out. When I wanted to get one. I needed two. I found out. Okay, there's the words in the order that my mouth was trying to figure out. Sometimes my mouth words. Sometimes my mouth words, sometimes my mouth doesn't word. And it's all how it is. Alright. Fish hat! We have a fish hat. We're in a fish hat. I was DMing as I went to grab a package that just came. Cell phone messages, autocorrect weird. Yeah, I get you. I get you. My mouth just doesn't, like, I was trying to figure out what word it meant in my head, because usually I can, you know, do that pretty well. And my brain just was not computing. It was just not computing at all. It wasn't computing. It wasn't computing. My putes were not puting. My putes were not puting. Okay. I'm untangling. I have a mess of yarn. I didn't even know what I meant. I don't know what I mean half the time either. Say okay. I think we were doing the first step of the ridge here. Is what we're doing. If I remember correctly. Okay. There we are. There we are. I remember what I was doing. We were doing this step. Okay, I'm gonna need to tighten that. Okay. Okay. The question is, do I have my color chart for this? The answer is no, I don't. It's in the other room. Haku's winning, guys. He's winning. He's doing hunter things. Hunter things. You okay, Zay? Okay, we're like back in yeah, like back a ways here. Fish bones. Where are the fish bones at? Fish bones? Fish bones! Is it before Codex? Pictures? Where doth hast? Where doth hast? Fish bones. You know, you think I would save this in a place where I could find it easily? Yeah. You think I would make my life easier or something? Why would I ever attempt to make my life easier? Just in general. There it is. Okay. Yeah. That would be silly. That would be absolutely silly of me to make my life easier. Okay, so we don't have to do the wider bones until we get to the body. Okay. I was just checking when I had to consider carrying over for bones. You know, bones? You know how bones be bones? You know how bones bone? The bones? The bones? Bonds. The Bonds. Yeah, I'm really tired today. I stayed up too late last night, working on my novel, as is per usual for me these days, because I've been on a writing thing, for the last few months. Yeah. So yeah. Writing is kind of like an escape. Like, okay, I have hobbies. I have multiple hobbies. We know this. So I have hobbies where there's different kinds of hobbies that will go in, like, loops. So I have a tendency to be like, I am on a... it goes, like, writing, reading, art. They all kind of... They're the same circle. And then my other circle is, like, sewing, knitting, crochet, you know, all the fiber arts things. It's a different circle. They're different circles. They're different circles. Which is silly to me, but, you know, whatever. I've been really stuck on writing lately. I started a story, I think, years ago now. I'm not gonna go into what it's about. I'm not gonna go into what it's about. I think I've told, like, maybe I've told maybe I think the person who knows the most about it is Codex. But I don't think I've told anyone else about it at all, other than that I'm writing a novel. Not that it's like a novel, like, I'm gonna, like, you know, publish it at some point. It's literally just, you know, for me, because, you know, it's like a form of escapism to, like, put myself out of my brain and into a different, you know, place, you know. It helps me work through feelings, which are hard for me. So it's always been since I started writing when I was a teenager, it's always been like a little bit of an escape for me as far as my brain and my situation. I've been trying to write a story stuck in my head for ages. Good morning, Altier. I have had my computer for 4 years. I could never figure out how to properly clean this fan grate with the screen on it. Once I got it, it's always been a little dusty. Jeff just stuck his finger in the slot. It popped off and came out, and I never tried that, and now I'm ashamed. Aw, well, I cleaned my computer for the first time, like, a couple weeks ago. We got an air gun, as you know. And because I showed it off on stream once. It scares Haku, but I took the glass panel off my PC and, like, blew out all the air. It was hard to find all the fans to try to hold on to all of them so they didn't start going like they were gonna blast off, you know. This was sound effects with Kel. This was sound effects with Kel. So yeah, I've been working on this story for oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Now I can't stop sneezing. I'm sorry. I'm going the wrong direction. I forget that one of the main differences between this Sassy Bassy and the other Sassy Bassy pattern is that you have to turn every round during this one. This one you have to turn every round, and I forget that. So yeah, I've been writing a story. I started it the original idea I think, came to my brain, which has changed completely since then, to be fair. The original came to my brain in probably like 2019, something like that. Because there's a very early version of one of the chapters I still have in my docs. That's like a very early version of it where the characters don't even have the same name. But like the core of it is still the same. And yeah, I've been working on it for like so many years now. So many years. So many years. But the whole core of the story has completely changed. The whole premise has changed with time as I've grown as a person. Considering I was a very different person in 2019, as we know. I've, you know, gone through some things since then. So, yeah. I've been on a thing about it, and I think I've written like maybe close to 100 pages in the last few months. Like, I've really been on a thing. Like, I've been really on a thing. Like real hard. I think it starts to come back to me, the writing anyways, when I am having a lot of, like, where I feel like my life is in a lot of, you know, upheaval, so to speak. That makes sense? Like I said, it's a form of, like, escape for me, so I guess that makes sense. But, yeah. I, over the summer, changed a really big point of the story. After watching a video essay, about a certain topic, I changed a very, very core point of the original work, and it changed everything. And now, it's been since, and I don't even know when that video essay came out, to be fair. Hold on. But that changed the whole course of the, you know, the story itself. Hello there. Six months ago. Yeah. Yeah, 6 months ago. It's Halloween Day, just dropped off so many party supplies. Ooh. Ooh, hi JC. Hi No Guard. I hope Parker's party is gonna go well for you today. I haven't written anything in so long, but my brain just doesn't have the juice for it. It was just that, like, inspiration. Like, what if I changed this thing? Which was a core part of the story. Like, real core. And it's like that one change just, you know, it just it changed the story so much that, like, it made me want to write it. You know? Because I felt like it was a story that needed to be said, you know? It was a story that after listening to that specific video essay, which is one by I think I've recommended this creator on YouTube before, Rowan Ellis. I listened to it and I was like, wow, that's right. There's not a lot of representation for that just in media in general. And I was like, well, what if my story had that? What would happen? And I had been stuck for like years on a point. Like, I would go back and I'd write about it every once in a while. I'd write it every once in a while. But, ooh, JC Streakin'! Look at JC Streakin'! Woo! I've listened to them before. Yeah. I'm not gonna go in depth about which one it is. But, you know, if you know the creator, you can probably guess wherein lies the subject matter that changes. I'm not gonna go into specifics, because that's kind of a thing for me, but I don't want people to start making, you know, assumptions about my, you know, self based off of what I write about, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Just because it's like a personal thing for me. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of weird about that, but yeah. Hi, Mossy. So yeah, I realized that there are certain identities of people that are not prevalent in, you know, media, especially when I was starting to look into books. You remember the period of time where I said I would only read books about lesbians? That was me, like, trying to figure out, like, is this really, like, is this a problem? Like, this is a problem. That there's not a lot of, you know, diversity in any space, you know, like that. So I was like, that was around the time where I was like, that video essay came out, and I was like, wow, it's like, there isn't a lot. And it's even less if you're thinking about different identities, because yeah, there's same-sex couples in media places and books and stuff. I'm not a movie person. A lot of you know this about me. I'm not a movie person. Not into it. I like to read, listen to books, you know, that sort of thing. But I've always had like a personal, like, a need to understand human existence, so to speak. I've always had that draw to look into human existence itself, if that makes sense to anyone. I enjoy a good film, but books can often include things. Yeah, smut is Smexy times. Smexy times, JC. Smexy time stories. Pairing in literature is small pond compared to vast ocean of hetero pairing. Yeah, so I changed some characters in my book. I changed, you know, their identities, and that opened up a whole world for me as far as the characters having stories and their backstory, and I chose specifically identities that aren't necessarily ever depicted in media in general. Far more moving. I actually don't have that, Pixie, the same way other people do, where you can, like, see things in your brain like that. Some of the best smut writers, Glued, are Ace. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. That isn't fun. No, it's just how my brain works, Pixie. It comes down to I don't have picture in my brain. I think in words. I think in words exclusively. I can't picture things. I don't have pictures in my brain. I think exclusively in words. I can't like I can tell you what an apple looks like in words, but I'm not seeing an apple in my brain. I am seeing the words that describe an apple. If that makes sense. I don't see the picture. I don't have that inner movie that some people have where they can, you know, put the picture of what's going on in their head. Maybe that's why I don't like movies. Is because I think in words. I think in words. So, for me, reading makes sense because I see words in my brain anyways. Remember at least twice I've read books that were far more smutty than I expected. They weren't smut, but they had some descriptions. Middle school and 10th grade me, didn't expect they'd allow in school. I make movies in my mind. I just like movies as well. I think it's mostly because I don't see pictures in my head. I see them in front of my vision, like I'm painting in air. Oh, I don't have that either, Omei. I just know pictures. If I think of something, it's a word idea, and I have to draw it out in order to get it to make sense to me.
I could honestly eat it for every meal.
Welcome in,
or just eat it
new
all the
friend.
time
I love your
stopping.
name. I'm not gonna oust you, but I love your
Make
name.
it fat.
Bread makes you fat.
Bread makes
You'll
you
fit
fat?
in just fine with a name like that around here. Hi Ume, good morning. Have a good work, Spork. Boo to you too. Have a great work day. I mean, both are good books, but the second one has some very vivid descriptions. Yeah. Well, when I was in that age group, I encountered a lot of very descriptive words for things. Not in books, so to speak, but because I had friends, and because I had friends, I, being the very high masking individual that I am, was into what my friends were into. And my friends were into writing fanfic. So, you know, I got into that, and therefore I was aware of some things that I was not otherwise allowed to be aware of in my home life. And I went a step further when I was like in 8th grade, because I read a lot. I had a college level reading skill, like I had a college level reading. My reading level was at the college level when I was in 3rd grade. So I was reading books way above my pay grade from a very young age. And just my comprehension of things was just so much more different than my peers growing up, that I was reading adult stuff, you know, long before I was an adult. Extremely detailed images in my head. I think that's why I struggle making art, because I always get discouraged when I create. It doesn't look like I see them in my head because the skill isn't there yet. Oh, I could get that. I could get that. We got spoiled with maladaptive daydream. Yeah, I can't see things in my head. I just get words. That's how my crochet things start. Like, I create a word picture, and I have to sketch it. Yeah, no, my head will describe what, you know, I'll have this idea. I'll have an idea. And I'll be like, oh, to do that, this is directions in my head. This is what I think would do that. I don't get like a picture of the thing. I don't get like, I'd be like with the Haku lantern. It was like, I had the, like, glued was like, art mail redeem, a skeleton, a skeleton. And I was like, oh, if I was a skeleton, Haku would be a jack-o'-lantern. It just makes sense. And so I had that, you know, and, you know, I started the artwork, and then I was like, if I did this in crochet, this is what I would do. It's like, it was like directions in my head. That, bam, directions. And then it's that thing of, I have to write this down right away, or it's gone, you know, sort of situation. Like, I have to get it all written down. Which is why it probably seems like when I first bring up the point that I'm making a pattern, it seems like it's half done already. It's because it is half done in my brain and I had to write it down before it escaped me. It's half done in here. Everything comes to me partially done already. I just have to do the work to put it into existence out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, this goes back here. So yeah. It was just the thing where it's just like, I, you know, changed. Hi Leia, how are you? I had to look at that episode up, it's interesting. To wake up to. Hi geeks. So yeah, I changed one thing in the novel that I've been writing for years, and it changed everything. I mean, it was slow going before then. I couldn't even have labeled it as this is a novel until I changed that one thing. And it was a big thing. It was a big thing. And then I have not really been able to put it down for long periods of time since, as far as working on it. I accidentally took my glasses in her haste to leave the house today, so now I'm stuck wearing hers. Oh no! So, yeah, it changed a big thing. And, you know, when it started, my characters were a very specific way, and then, you know, I, you know, watched that video and I was like, oh, wow, what if we change this thing? And then you change that thing, and it changes everything. And it allowed me to have more of a backstory for my characters, more substance in my brain. They felt more real when I gave them, you know, when I changed the thing and I gave them more to go off of. Thank you, I made it myself. Rib cage? Yes. My rib cage. My rib cage. So, yeah. I've been really focused on it. Really focused. Is it a ribcage vest? It is a ribcage vest. It's yeah. Yup, it's a ribcage. It's my ribcage. Thank you. I made it. I like it. So yeah, it's gone real well. the book is going real well. Like sometimes you just need that a change, and then things changes everything. Sometimes one change can change everything. And then you have to adjust everything around it. Is that Sassy Bassy hat by any chance? It is a Sassy Bassy. It's actually whatever we're gonna end up naming the version of the Sassy Bassy that's made out of bones. I haven't come up with a creative name for the bones version. It's a skeleton version of the Sassy Bassy. This is my second one I'm making. It'll be an add-on to the original. I'll come up with it on my own. You don't need to come up with names. I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. Yeah. It's the bones version. The bones version. Yeah, we'll work it out over time. This is only the second one. I have to go through one more time the child-sized version of the Sassy Bassy and make any last edits, and then I'll put that out here pretty soon. I think I'm just waiting on the infant size now. Hi, Harmony. Aren't quite my prescription. Heck. Heck. Yeah, it'll be cool, I'm sure. I'm sure I'll come up with something nice. But yeah, that's been where most of my creativity has been lately, is writing. A slightly dirty window. Yeah, I got that, but that's my glasses every day because I forget to clean them. Thank you. It's both crochet. If you're talking about this or this, it's crochet. This or this, crochet. One, two. Okay, this is where we need to change colors. Oh. Yeah. Fine, as long as I don't have to see long distance. Crochets, you're fine. I usually don't correct people, but don't want people getting, you know, the wrong idea. I don't want people getting the wrong idea. I need to be better at that, to be fair. Hi Lizzie, happy Halloween! I might have to get some more coffee today. I'm feeling a little tired. I stayed up too late. I was just talking about me staying up too late. I stayed up way too late last night writing a very important part of my story that healed me on the inside from some trauma. Some trauma that I had in my life. It healed me. I don't want to go into it because it's like personal stuff. That's why I don't go into my writing too hard, because like it gives away a lot of like the me that I don't really like to bring up very hard. Too hard to sleep because I slept on the couch instead of in my bed. Couches are not comfy. The only time I sleep on the couch is if I'm sick. Like sick, like real sick. I didn't sleep until 5 a.m. No, I'm not supposed to change color. I'm supposed to continue my... But yeah, I've been really enjoying... You know all about my book when it... you can all know about my book when it's done. I'm asking for ARC readers. ARC readers, what's that? I don't know the ins and outs of book writing. The terminology. I will never publish my book. I've already told Codex, I'm like, this is never gonna see the light of day for anyone other than me. It's therapy for me. No one's ever gonna read it, likely. 1, 2. And plus it wouldn't make a good for, publishing because it will go on forever. Like the whole course of it is over several years. I'll just keep writing and writing and writing and writing. Like I use it for my, escapism. It's my therapy. 5. Haku doesn't know how to read. No, Codex? I told Codex I would not let Codex read it. Codex already knows that she's not allowed to read it. She knows more about it than anyone else. I'll occasionally ask a question completely out of context to Codex. Like, if I feel like something could go either way and it would be good either way, I will go to Codex and I'll be like, yes or no? No context. It could go either way. And Codex will tell me one and I'll take the story on that direction. Codex knows the thing that I changed. Because I felt like... Because me and Codex have conversations that we wouldn't necessarily have, in chat, like, out loud here. So Codex knows what it's about. But I don't think I could ever feel like bearing that part of my, like, inner workings to anyone out loud, like, for them to read it without feeling like I'm being judged, And Codex and I, through this, have talked about writing and, like, our process and everything. And it's so different. It's so funny to me how different it is between the two of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I did tell Codex that if I ever let her read parts of it, I would have to censor out a lot of it. And then I got sassed. Like, what are you writing? Like, why would you have to censor it out? It's like, there are parts of it that I wouldn't feel comfortable with someone else reading. It's just, I got accused of writing smut, and I'm like, no, it's just parts of that are just, like, so, like, it's me working through, like, a trauma that I had, and I don't feel comfortable just, airing out that, dirty laundry for anyone, really. No, Haku doesn't know how to read. You need more than one brain cell to read, typically. He's eating something on the floor. Haku, what are you eating? There's nothing on the floor that's edible. Sir. He's licking the floor now. I don't know what he thinks is on the floor, but it tain't food. So yeah, I really enjoyed like the process of it, and yeah, I found it. I'm not gonna go into like how Codex writes or anything, but I just found it interesting how different our process is. How different, because very different. Hi, Haku. What's up, dude? Come on. Come see your friends. Hello, sir. Honk to you Tuesday. You know what Haku did yesterday? You know what Haku did yesterday? You'll all be excited to know. You know what Haku did? Parker said you can read with him instead of writing for everyone. I write for me. I write for me. It's just, you know, I write for me. You know what Haku did yesterday? You can read me stories so she doesn't have to write books for people. I love that. You know what Haku did yesterday for the very first time? He flopped down on his side and let me pet his belly without biting me, and also multiple times in a row. Like, he'd flop down, get belly rubs, he'd stand up, move, flop down, get belly rubs. I was like, bruh, did we turn a new leaf? Bruh. And it wasn't a belly trap for the first time ever, and it's still a belly trap for everybody else. But it's not a belly trap for me. He let me pet his belly. And I was like, Haku, this is new. This is new. You never let anybody touch your belly. Never let anybody touch your belly before. So I got to give belly rubs. He was happy. He was a very happy boy. He was a very, very happy boy. Boop. Just for you, Scully. A boop for you. A boop for you. Yeah, I was in a chapter. I started a chapter. Started a chapter in the story yesterday, and I just like it was like something that I just needed to, I needed to get out. So I did very little other than write off stream yesterday. Other than that thing that I had to do in the morning, the rest of my day was spent writing because I got an idea for a thing. And I don't write in a linear fashion typically. I will hop around to like whatever the thing that, hits at that moment. I am a very ADHD writer. Like, idea! Okay, the idea is there. I need to put the idea into words now, sort of situation. Whereas, like, I feel like some people can write in a linear way. I cannot write in a linear way. Nope. Nope. I needed to go 5 out. Okay. This needs to be here. Yeah? Don't know where your treats are, sir. I don't know where I put him. That's what you're looking for. This that you want? they'll all fit together eventually, but it's like having several separate stories that all have the same characters. Really. And you know, as you write them, you know, a point comes up later on or earlier in the scheme of things that you know, go back to where, you know, it would come up later in something that you wrote for later on in the story. You know, that sort of situation. And then you just add it in. I don't, you know, it's just how it is. Just how it is for me. I don't know. I don't know. Short stories I could typically write linear, but novels I tend to start linear and then jump around. Yeah, I had the original idea. The first chapter is still the first chapter that I wrote 7 years ago. You know? It's still the same, you know, first chapter. Things have changed, yes. As I've changed characters' names, I've changed things about the character. I've gone back and I've, you know, changed things. It was one of those things where I started this back in the 2010s, and my main character had a specific apartment somewhere in an unnamed city, and I based it off of an apartment that was, you know, for sale at the time. It had been so long between the time that I started it and the time that I picked it back up earnestly that the apartment was for sale again. I was like, oh, I forgot this thing about the place where because I base things off of like places. Like there's like I have in my mind a real place typically. And it had been so long that the apartment was for sale again. Because it had been years. I was like, oh, handy. Handy! Because I looked up the address, not to be weird, but I have addresses for my characters. Yeah! I'm excited. We're gonna listen to it later, probably. After stream, we'll have a little listening party. If anyone wants to go into the Discord and listen to the new Florence and the Machine album with me, for the first time. I've listened to 4 songs. That's the extent of what I've listened to on it. I've done 4 songs. First 4, I think the first 4? Yeah, first 4. So yeah. But past that. Count me in. It's Florence and the Machine, and I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. But it's my cup of tea. One of the 2 artists that I really resonate with, I think. Spotify now knows you're my friend. I love that. This is the second time it's recommended you music that is definitely that's Cal music. Hi Big Cuddle Monster, how are you? No, flow isn't for everybody. But flow is for me. My 2 artists of my soul. And flow is one of them. Trying to feel spooky. Has not happened yet. Well, good luck feeling spooky. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I don't know if I could handle if my 2 my 2 artists ever did something together. I feel like that would like, I don't know. It'd be a thing. It'd be a I don't know. Yeah, it'd be a thing. Because they're both, like, you know, modern people. Like, they're around. It's not like one of them is, like, someone who had been from a different time period or anything. They're both, like, active artists right now. And, I don't know, I feel like it would be, really hard for me. I don't know how I'd feel, like, if they're, you know, together sort of situation. It'd be kind of crazy for me. I'm just saying. Like, one of those things where it's like, I could die. Yep. I don't know if I can do it. Just saying. Ah! Getting all tangled up. Roar! Roar to you too. I like your little spooky badge. I like your little spooky badge. Unstable and it's very cute. It's very cute. Very cute. I should put on my little, I have a little black cat, I think. In my thing. Yeah. I have a little black cat. Personally. If I'm going for spooky. Is that an emote or a badge though? It's an emote. Never mind. It's not a badge. I don't know. Oh. It says selected. You might need to refresh. Sometimes you need to refresh. Mostly active. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I changed colors one too soon. Okay, let's fix that. Beep beep. Sorry, someone locked their car outside. Look, you're spooky. You got your costume on, Ome. You got your costume on. Everybody get your costumes on. I think I have to switch to, non-mod settings in my appearance. No. Badges? Is there a, I don't know where there we are. Okay, I was like, where is it? I don't think I have a fancy. I don't have a fancy skull. I just have a fancy partner badge. I don't have a fancy skull. I just have a fancy partner badge. Five. I don't have spooky badges. Yeah, I have Christmas ones. I have a black cat emote that I earned yesterday. Doing something. I don't know what. It's down in my, I have a lot of emotes. Crazy. Where is Spoopy Cat? There it is. Thank you for the work. Got a black cat. That counts for anything. A house that I liked years ago is back on the market. And I'm kind of jazzed about it. By the way. Just saying. Just putting that out there. I am constantly checking things. But yeah, a house that I liked years ago is back on the market, and I'm like, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Still slightly above what I would want, but you know, I'm still kind of here for it. It's an interesting house. Why would I have it any other way? Ooh. Tom taking meds, taking meds. If it's not taking meds, taking meds. If it's not taking meds and you haven't taken meds, if it's not taking meds, take your meds. Med check! Thank you for the med check. Thank you for the med check, Glued. Stop taking meds, take your meds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. 4 and 5. And that is where we leave that one. I didn't know I had this one either. Yeah, that's a hype train emote. It's kind of scary. It's a little bit scary. A little bit scary. Okay, we've started a new bone. Nobody panic. We have a whole line of new bones. We have gills and we have bones. Gills and we have bones. I have too many emotes. I feel you. I'm complaining. But you collect a lot of hype train emotes over the years. And you forget that you have ones, then they exist, and it's a thing, you know? Yeah, we have bonds. Hi, Sandy. Wow, Chioto. Okay, we got a turn. I know, the colors of this fish hat kind of come off as, I didn't intend it to be Snorlax colors, by the way. It's just that of the color options I was given, it was what was available in the same size at the store I was at. Okay. I just keep coming back to the, is that Snorlax? It's just similar shades of colors. It's just sass. It's just sass bass. This is a very bonny sass bass. Just a bonny sassy bass. Okay. Color chart. We need a color chart. All the way across. Okay. All the way across. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. The next one where we have to worry about the carryover. Maybe I have a second wind. Been up all night, because who needs the same sleep schedule? Me, but also I didn't sleep a whole lot last night, so I feel you. I feel you pretty. I might get more coffee though. At some point, I might make another cup of coffee. No, don't I didn't sleep a lot last night because I was busy making stuff. By making stuff, I mean I was writing. I was talking about that earlier. The whole writing thing. Hi Tenshi, how are you? The whole writing thing. I've been on I started a chapter. I started writing a chapter yesterday, and it's just, you know, you get on a roll of things, and you feel like you need to get it out, you know. Finally managed to finish the dragon. Ooh, yay! Absolutely amazing. Nicely done. And so I felt the need to stay up super late last night working on it because it was needing to get out, you know. Sometimes you just, it's just the things got to get out, you know. That's so cute. That frog eating ramen is the cutest. I love it. Very cute. Frog has a snack. Yes, cute snack. 2, 3. Thank you for the hearts. 1, 2. Color chart. Oh, sweet dear color chart. Okay. This next one we have to carry over. Okay. And it goes out by 1. So. Never seen it before, just dropping random emotes as an attempt to being active. I still have not made it out of my work chair. I guess activity just isn't for you. No, sometimes an activity is just not for you. It's okay. Oh, clip roulette! What kind of clip with clip roulette? What kind of clip with clip roulette? What kind of clip with clip roulette? Probably not a penguin. Get your points in. Get your points. Get your points in. Get your points. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, welcome in. How are you? Good morning. Hope your day is going so amazingly. Good. I'm good. I'm good. It's a lovely lovely day for Halloween. It's very nice. It's very nice where I am right now. Not like nice like it's the temperature's nice or anything, but what I mean by it's nice day for Halloween is it looks like fall outside. The sun is shining. It's chilly. There's a breeze. It's 40 degrees outside and I'm happy. Moody weather. Ooh, yeah, we love a good. We love that kind of. Your sun is already up. It's 10 o'clock.
I could honestly
It's
eat
10
it for every
a.m. for
meal.
me. Pretty.
Or just eat it all the time without even stopping.
Also, pretty. You should
No,
have
I
mail
get
from
fat.
me
Bread
in
makes
the
you fat.
next
Bread
little
makes you
foreseeable
fat.
future. You should have a letter, an envelope from me. You should have an envelope. Yes. Soon. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, new friend. Officially. Yeah, it's 40 degrees here. The sun is shining. The leaves are falling. The sun is shining, the leaves are falling, and I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling grand. Cold and rainy here. Kind of cozy, yeah. I like a good cozy rain. Like a good cozy rain. I'm a fan. The tank is clean. The tank is clean! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 more. And then we change colors. Thank you, Leia. Thank you for that, Leia. You know, I got you. I'm there. I'm there. I got you. He does not trust the rain. It brings scary wind. Yeah. I know what you were. I was picking up what you were putting down, Leia. Don't you worry. Everyone's saying how kids have to be done trick-or-treating by 8 p.m. for baseball game. By 8 p.m. for baseball game 6. People are turning lights off and watching the game. That's sad, actually. I mean, trick-or-treating ends at 8 here, so. I have cereal or Pop-Tarts. I don't know, I'm not a fan of either. Made it to Tacoma a few times, but but mostly knew about it by the friends I made there. Talking about Tacoma, oh, very cool. Give me candy. I don't like candy. I like the act of trick-or-treating, I think, more than the itself. But mostly because I don't have Canadian candy. I like candy from not the US more than I like candy from the US. We know this about me. We know this about me. We know this about me.
Hello there.
Hi, Scarlett. What if people gave out bread? I would love if it was like good bread. You know? I'm not talking Wonder Bread here. But you know, if it was good bread, if everybody handed out a slice of their best sourdough, I'd be here for it, you know? Giving out 3D fidgets, but I'm sure we'll have 0 trick-or-treaters. Yeah. You give out cardboard. Yeah, Pokemon cards. Loved it though. Even though it was a little, even if it was a little stanky, I, you know, probably wouldn't be able to tell. I feel like I'd be okay. Many frosted spooners. Spooners. I wanna be a frosted spooner. Sorry. I wanna be a spooner. Oh. I thought you said spooner and I was confused. No, I want to be a frosted spooner. Spooner, not spooner. To avoid copyright. No, I got you. I've seen a few in my day. I don't really partake of cereal as an adult these days, mostly because milk makes my stomach hurt. So that made cereal pointless to me. For the most part. But yeah. Spooters would like to be frosted. It's just I'm talking on a personal level. Being a frosted spooner sounds like fun. Okay. I like a good spoon every once in a while. No? The tiniest smidgen of smudge. Yes, I can. I can't hear what you hear, so... I can barely hear the music on my end, just so we all know. I can't hear what you hear. Is that better? Or more? Perfect, okay. I'll say, I can't hear anything you hear. I don't hear the things you'll hear. I hear like nothing. Like I am existing right now in like I hear maybe the slightest bit of the music. I just noticed you're wearing a crocheted skeleton. Yeah, I am. This is my rib cage. My rib cage. That's my rib cage. I made it myself. I made it myself. I always thought rib cages were better on the inside. You know, sometimes you just need a secondary rib cage to, you know, extra support. A little extra support. A little extra support sometimes. Goes a long ways. 1, 2. No, this is much longer than my actual rib cage. I have a really short rib cage. So yeah, no, it was not made off of an x-ray of my ribs. I don't just have one of those on hand, so, you know. Unfortunately. Fortunately. More bones to support your bones. Yes, more bones for your bones. But actually, it's much longer than my actual ribcage. So, for reference, this is the bottom of my ribcage. Right here. I have a really, really short one. Bottom of my sternum is right here, which is like, yeah, right there. Yeah, anyways. My skeleton's weird. It's okay. I've got a strange skeleton. It's okay. I think you have normal size ribcage. You're just 73% leg. Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe. No, it's probably normal. It's just the fact that you know, it is though proven by medical science that my pelvis bone is longer than average. So there is that. I remember when I got some scans a long time ago. They were like, "Wow, you got a long pelvis." You got a long pelvis. I'm like, yeah, guess so. Hi Moo. Hi Moo. How are you? You got a long pelvis. We never did clip roulette. No, I got distracted. What kind of clip with clip roulette? What kind of clip with clip roulette? What kind of clip with clip roulette? Probably not a penguin. Don't worry. Sorry. Welcome in, new friends that we have today. I sing a lot. Badly. How you doing, Moo? No, never a penguin. Never. No penguin. I don't have any penguins. Let us see what we get. Chicken spinach pasta. Ooh, that sounds tasty. That sounds tasty as heck. Clip? Hello? Hello? Clip? Hello? 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 Is it rocked? It says no. Okay, let's try again. The clip says no. Why? Okay, is it because I'm in... Hello? Is it Kels you're looking for? I am looking for Kels to appear on my screen. Hello? Hello? It says nah. Oh. Look how cute. I used to do my hair's cute. And I used to make my face cute. And now all I do is wear a bunny suit. It's wholesome. It's so wholesome. I used to do my hair's cute. I used to make my face cute. Now all I do is wear a bunny suit. It's so wholesome. It's so wholesome. Leia, congratulations on your 4K win. Congratulations. Congratulations. Enjoy your points. Enjoy your points. Hi, Stellar. Welcome back. Happy Halloween. GG. GG, Leia. Maybe it was the all caps, having the caps lock on, that was the problem with getting it to show the clip. My cat turned it on. I'm sorry. He has a tendency to turn on the caps lock on my computer, on my keyboard. Cause he is stepping on it. He's stepping. He's stepping. Okay. There we go. We're making fish bones. Fish bones. Fish bones. So I went to my swim therapy, and apparently I was coach's only appointment today. So her and I swam laps with no arms competitively. She's super tiny, like maybe 4'9". She was amazed how fast someone my size can swim with only their legs. Well, you know, you got strong legs. I can imagine. I think my favorite Haku moment so far was when you had the sad clip set up and he sat on the button when he was begging for treats. I think that's mine too. I think that's mine too. Woke up an hour before their alarm. They were whispering to each other that it's Halloween. They're so excited. Oh, that's cute. That right there is cute as heck. That right there is cute as heck. That is cute as heck. We love a good Halloween excitement. We love a good Halloween excitement. Having that much enthusiasm for the day. I know. I know. Should eat something. You look like you're skin and bones. I mean, I did not eat this morning, to be fair. I usually don't eat until 11. I miss rated HD games. So maybe I should eat something. But is not the time. There was a bell ringing that startled me. That's why I can see your ribs. Yeah. And plus I've been working out. Thank you for the hydrate. Shoot geeks. I've been working out. Trying to get strong. Working on my arms a lot and my rib cage. This is for food. I'm not skin and bones, I promise. I've got some arm muscles now. Been working out. I'm really bad at actually, you know when someone's like, yeah, show me your muscles. I am actually really terrible at flexing my muscles on command. Because the act of it makes me laugh. I don't know why. Someone be like, let me feel your arm muscle. I was like, go to grab it, and I'm like, I'm a morning person, so sometimes the enthusiasm makes you, yeah, I get you. So my muscles are easier to see. Yeah, bodies are fun, huh? Bodies are super fun. I started making some horns the other day. Because I was like, I never made some horns. I have a pattern for some pretty profuse horns. Sister got the nice. You know, how about Ume? We don't self-sass ourselves. Okay? No. Nope. Nope. You can't sass yourself about your own jeans. You can't do it. You know, sometimes I want to go down that road of being like, heck, my siblings got all the not genetic conditions that I have. But you know what? We can't change that about ourselves. You know? Can't change it. Do you crochet directly from the ball or do you wind it up first? It depends. Depends. I am a little more chaotic than the average goob. So I have one that looks like this coming out of a skein. Okay. I have one that's a ball. And then I have one that looks like this. But I have a whole wall of cakes behind you that you can't see. The camera is underneath / button in front of on my wall. So it depends. It depends. They usually don't get caked in skeins like this until I've finished their intended project first. Unless it goes catastrophically wrong when I attempt to get a center pull. This is not catastrophic. This happened after I started pulling from it, by the way. That wasn't the initial pull of the center pull. I do need to tuck that up, though. That's been bothering me. So it depends for me. Hope I get enough trick-or-treaters to get rid of all the candy I bought. Yeah, I hope so, too. Belint. Hello, Belint. How are you? How are you? How are you? It's good to see you, friend. 3, 4. That top confused me. I thought it was a regular t-shirt until I realized it was crocheted. Yeah! It's my rib cage. Yeah. It's my rib cage. I've made 2 of these, actually. JC has one, too. Hi, Alteria. How are you? They're on my store. I just, you know. I'm planning on making a gift for my mom's Christmas. But all of the videos I watch the craft roll wind up to the yarn beforehand. It depends on what kind of yarn you're using. Oh my, I'm good. I'm good. Hi Cassidy, how are you? I'm good. It depends on the type of yarn and which kind of persuasion it comes in. Okay. So a skein, you can work directly from a skein. No problem. For storage reasons, I turn my skeins into cakes.
I could honestly eat it for every meal.
Welcome in, new friends.
Time without even stopping.
You get fat.
For storage reasons, I turn
bread makes you fat.
My skeins into cake. I would love to see your homemade piranha plant, Stellar. That sounds cool as heck. Hi, tea time. Because I have a pegboard on my wall back behind my monitors and my camera and the lights and everything. I have a yarn wall that is all cakes. There's like 70 different colors of yarn in cake form on the wall behind my computer. It's nice to look at. Nice to look at. But I will say, they're 50-gram balls, Friends Cotton. I figured they were small enough not to need to be caked. They don't need to be. I use those with the center pull provided. There's an easy pull on Hobby Yarn. It has a nice little tag on it. Hobby, I love you, Hobby. I love you. Has a little tag you can just pull from the center. Absolutely easy to start with. Yeah, there's a little tag underneath the outside little. Hold on. I have some. Ta-da! Yeah. So if you look here, this tag right here, pull this out, and you can just pull straight from the center. Yeah. That's what I like about Hobby. Yeah, a little tag. Easy start tag. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. But if we're talking such as yarns that are hand-dyed or wool, like this, you have to cake these in order to, I mean, you don't have to, if you want to deal with the consequences, because it's not going to be fun. These require being caked, unless you're sadistic, okay? Unless you're sadistic, cake this!
Hello there!
Cake! You're not a masochist! Don't do it! Hi, Nintendo Gamer, how are you? It was terrifying. I'm sorry. Which way was I talking to you? Was I Kel SMRing again? I sure see why that kind of thing caked. Yeah, if you don't, it's just gonna end up a tangled mess. It's gonna be a whole problem. You're not gonna like that. Hanks must be caked. Sorry, Hanks. It's your lot in life. Cake your Hanks! That's all I'm gonna say. Is gotta cake your Hanks. Gotta cake him. Gotta cake your Hanks. How many stitches am I supposed to be doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Okay. And then we color change. You just gotta cake. You Hanks have gotta have cakes. Okay, it's just how it is. Just how it is. 2. 4. 5. 6. I wonder if Hank Green is aware of the situation. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because someone will have to reach out and let Hank Green know. He better be caking. It better get caked up. Currently working on, I realized I'd started shifting at the corner, so I'd done do like 3 rows. And doing that tangled last night was a nightmare. I don't like that for you. Hank Green, you better get caked up. It's the way of Hanks. Just the way of Hanks. Okay. So, when we do this last one, we don't have to move out our color work any further. On our fish bones. Fish bones. 6. Fonts. And change colors. We are good to hack and go. Good to hack and go. Then we're 1 out on this one, I do believe. We got a half hour till shafts. Get your shafts in if you got shafts to get in our Discord. Get your shafts into your Discord if you don't know what shafting stands for. Stands for sharing heartwarming art with friends and treasuring it. It's our daily show and tell segment. If you make, if you craft, if you do, if you have a pet, if you have a face, you can hop into our Discord. Go down to the shaft is for sharing on stream section. And show us what you're working on or something you're proud of. We'd love to see it. We do this every day. Every day that we stream. At a normal time, doing our normal things at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So hop on in there and share with us what you've been working on. We'd love to see it. We participated in Trunk or Treat last year. Husband was Wario, my kids were Mario and Luigi, and I was, oh, lucky goo. I got a kids fishing pole, hot glued some fake coins onto the line, and I made my own clouds. And then when we decorated the car with Mario Kart accessories, that's so cute! That's so cute! When people have like a family theme for costumes, I'm like, ah! Ah! Takes me back to the days where I used to get to dress up for Halloween. I don't really get to do that anymore, but yeah. I do like, you know, I wear spooky stuff, but I don't like have a whole costume. Though I think the last costume that I put together was when I used to work in post-acute, subacute rehab, and we would do staff costume contests. Like you'd wear a costume to work. It was a whole thing, and we would go hard on planning out our costumes and so on and so forth. And the last year that I worked, that I was at Halloween. Hi Sarah, how are you? How do you make a solid estimate of how much yarn you'll need for a project? I like a long while ago, I made a gauge swatch with my usual used amount of yarn, and I made it a certain size, and I made it to the size, and then I took it apart, and I mathed out how much I needed for that certain size. So I base in my brain, I can and sometimes I have to go get more yarn or what have you. I'm not a big crazy person about, because dye lots don't scare me. Anyways, as I've said before, I'm a little chaotic. I'm a little bit chaotic. So I figured out, I mathed out how much like yardage I needed per a certain size thing. So I kind of just figured out from there, like, okay, if I'm making this and, you know, it's going to be this size, that's that much more than that. So I can kind of do a little bit of math and figure that out. I know the math part is not everybody's. A lot of patterns will, though, tell you how much yarn about that you'll use. It's going to be a little off depending on your gauge, because everybody makes different tightnesses. So it's important to do that gauge. If you have a pattern with a gauge, it's important to do the gauge. It is. I've learned that over the years. Gauge is important. Because we were talking about it yesterday, actually, because we're doing a community project, which is Granny Square based. Hi, Yoga Girl! On your face! Granny Square based. And when we were talking about the making of said Granny Squares, I had said, you know, the size yarn, what kind of yarn, so on and so forth, and that you should use whatever hook gets you to that size. because your tension and my tension can be wildly different. Wildly different. I, for my granny squares, will almost exclusively use a 5 because, like, granny stitches, I do my granny stitches in a way where they are, each cluster is about an inch. That's why I use a 5, is because that's where it's like, I know this is going to be an inch. It's going to make it easy. Hey, sir, that is my iPad you're using? That's my iPad you're using. Yes, you, with your foot down here. It's my iPad. You're not going to become an iPad kid, are you, Haku? My attention is short. You're fine. You're fine. So yeah, gauge. Gauge is important. Knowing your gauge. Knowing. It's, you know, it's something you learn over time. You're not going to get it right all of the time, right off. But a lot of patterns will give you that estimate. This is how much you'll use. And next time I write a pattern, I have a yardage counter I'll be using to make it, because basically the last few patterns I made, I relied solely on Raven specifically remembering to weigh Raven's yarns before and after. Oh, I'm sorry, Stellar. You got grabbed by the ads in the middle of me talking. I was saying how cool it is. I love when people can do a cohesive family costume. It's cute as heck. Sir. Hello, sir. Your butt? Yes. Yeah. He's trying to beg you for treats. Trying to beg. Treat that boy? Okay. Your people have spoken. They've decided to feed you. They've decided to feed you. It's like, yes, I have. I have them in the palm of my hands. I don't even have palms. But if I did, they would be in them. Hi, Waddle. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. How you doing? It's good to see you. I think we're one out on the color work. It be a dragon. It is dragon. It is our very fave dragon of the adult variety. Wiped the heckles out. I considered postponing today's stream, since I was pretty— Aw, I'm sorry you were sick last night. Hi, Red Muncher, how are you? How are you? I don't think my penguin onesie will fit anymore. Aww. 7. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. No harm in trying. Just make sure you don't get too hot. The important part. make sure you don't get too hot. Four, 5, and 6. No, he's Mike Wazowski. Orange kitties are the best. They are. This. If you haven't met, this is Haku. He's a sweet bean. He's no brain cell boy. Hi. Good. Don't want you getting overhead. Haku is great cat that I love. Yes, we love Haku. I've had him for 1.5 years now. He is a beautiful orange boy. We love him. Haku is our king. Five, 6. No, I'm not giving you catnip too, Haku. I know you know where it is. I'm not giving you catnip. He's like, trick or treat. Trick or treat, Mom. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Orange Kitty Mister lived with me for a while. He loved to watch dinosaur movies. He would sit in the middle of the living room and actually watch the TV. It was all. Give me nip to eat. Haku. Haku. Don't sass me. Boop boop. 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 Stop. Hey. I'm just gonna scratch you until you go away. He's like, Mom, I want treat. I want the nips. I'm like, fine, I'll just sit here. I'll just sit here and let you annoy me. I'll just sit here and let you annoy me. Aw, thank you for the hydrate. Good morning, TK! Good morning. Good rest of mornings to you. I see a streak counter. Which is also tired of listening to me whine. Did you get a streak counter? Unstable one? Did it happen? Did it happen? Did they let you have one? I got my streak counter. Yeah, it only counts once they implement it. Unstable one, unfortunately. Look at you! Everybody's streaking! Speaking of streaks, woo! Look at Werewolf! Streaking! Woo! Hi, Werewolf. Thank you for the streak. That's a long streak. 10 days of streaking. Sir. He's like, no, I don't want to be picked up. I will rub your belly. Well, I will. We'll rub it. I will rub your belly. I still don't have streaks. Aww. Aww, Ume. Ume's still left out. Did you update your app anytime in the recent history? That's the word. Have you updated your app recently? Ume, you're on iPad usually, right? For the stream. You might need to refresh. You might need to update. You might need to, I don't know, all the things, all the stuff, all the things. Still nothing here too. Aww. Heck. At 8 so far. Nice. Nice. Add up quick. At 75 on a different channel. Here? Nada. Yeah. They didn't even start to happen here until recently. He said so nice when begging. Yeah, he's like waiting for someone to be like, notice me. Like, notice me. Notice me. Just notice me. Everybody notices you, Haku. You're very bright colored. I think you know that. You're very brightly colored. Everybody notices you. It'd be impossible not to. It'd be impossible not to notice. You're very cute. Yeah, you're very cute. Have a lurk. Have a good lurk. Have a good lurk, Stellar. We appreciate you for lurking with us. I got a streak on mobile about a week or two ago. Yeah, that's when I started having them in general. They were not available in my channel until then, Rib Muncher. We're in week 2 of having streaks at all. So no one had a streak in my stream until last week. Did not appear until last week. Even for the most dedicated of watchers. It was not a thing here till just last week. But it was never a thing on mobile until the last week, as far as I am aware. Sir! You can't just steal the catnip out of my... Sir, that's Jenny! You can't steal Jenny either! This is Jenny! This is our dear sweet friend Jenny! She's running for president, you know? You're not allowed to steal her. There's nothing over there either, buddy. Buddy. There's nothing. There ain't nothing over there. It's just, do not destroy my Legos, sir. Your butt. Come here. Come here. Oh. Just relax. Just relax. It's like, no. I refuse. He stole my crochet hook. Sir, that's my crochet hook. He was doing so good. He's such a silly guy. Such a silly guy. I had no idea it wasn't available on all channels. Yeah, no, it wasn't. We just got them here. It was in beta testing, so, you know, it was not everywhere, for sure. I didn't have them anywhere. Even channels that had streaks, I didn't have them. Battle. Okay. We are on the last row of this rib cage. Last row. Last row of the rib cage. Our current rib cage. First one. Happy Halloween, 25! How are you? We got about just under 15 minutes to shaft. So get your shafts in if you haven't already gotten your shafts in. There's my ball. It's like, where is that going? I'm getting all tangled and I have no idea where my balls went. No idea where my balls went. Ooh, why did I change colors? No, 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 no. No, no, no. We do not need to change colors. Now we can change colors. There we are. How you doing today, 25? Hope you're having a good Halloween so far. Not that the real festivities have started yet.
No?
Raven!
No.
Raven! Hi, Raven! Hi, Raven! Thank you for the tier 3! 26-second month! That's almost a whole year! Wow! Almost a whole year! Crazy!
Raven_Blackheart just subscribed. Outside and can't hear but Wabukels, you're the cutest. Haku can be second.
Haku can be second? I get to be first? I think you might already be in there, Raven. You're already in there? You're already in there, Raven. Offer you some choices. I think you're already in there. I think you might already be in there from last time. I think you might be in the bottom. I'm doing okay. I have a job interview. Ooh, exciting. Talking about shaft and balls. Yeah. We have for your choice, Raven, because I think you're already in there. I'm pretty sure you are. A dragon. A moo. A smurf. A china. Or a chocolate. I forgot your thing, so I can't hear. What? Balls! Haku shoes? I had to find Haku. Haku! Oh, wait, you want to come show them your choice? Okay. Okay. Haku? Which ball? He sniffed China both times I offered him the balls. He sniffed China. So I think China's his choice. I think China was his choice. Both times I offered, he immediately sniffed China. And then he went to the dragon. The first time he went to the dragon second, and then he went back to China. So I would say that China is his choice. This ball. We squeezy it. It goes to the jar with the Thank you for that tier 3, Raven. How you doing today? You can't hear me, but I hope you I love you. Okay? Thank you. Do you know ASL enough to understand me? I'll say we can get away with the I and the hard U, but the thank you is a little more complex. Oh, just a smidgen. Go. And here we are. Here we are. I'm getting hungry for a snack. Let's see what kind of snack I can snack on. Ooh, there are only 2 on this one. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I did everyone behave for cows. You heard it here. Raven said behave. Raven said do behave. Is it a Raven kind of behave or like a real behave? Is the question. We love you! I love you!
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant,
Adam! Oh, hi, Adam! I'm doing a babe! Are you though?
brilliant.
Hi, Adam, it's good to see you!
1984_ just subscribed for 21 months. I'm doing a behave.
That's almost a whole year, Adam! A whole year. This red ball's for you. It's good to see you. We squeeze it. And it goes in the jar with a yeah. Thank you for the 21 hacking months. I hope things have been okay. Almost 2 whole years. Oh, it's almost a year. That's totally almost a year. We like to be sassy. Just a little sassy on occasion. Just a little sassy. Just a mite bit sassy. I hope you've been doing well, friend. We're working on a fish hat today. It's a fish hat made of bones. Fish hat made of bones. We're just about finished with our first rib. Sassy? No. I'm never sassy. I've never been known to be sassy. Ever. Never. Never done a single darn tootin' sass in my whole life. Not a singular sass. Never. Never. I'm probably gonna finish up this row right here. The bone I'm working on, and then I'm gonna go grab a snack. Doesn't come off as sassy, but it just kills being kills. Yep. So I'm gonna finish this bone, and then I'm gonna go grab a snack. I might make some coffee, some extra coffee, because today's gonna be a big day. It's gonna be a big day. I have to go to family stuff tonight. We spend Halloween night at my dad's house handing out candy. So it's yeah. I have to have people today after stream, so extra coffee might be handy. I'll get a snack and start a pour over. I woke up. Welcome back, Smikes. Welcome back. Oof what? What are we oofing? Howdy. Is Jar Friend free? No. Jar Friend is totally, completely still in the jar. Yep. There is nary room left before Jar Friend gets out, but yeah, he's still in the jar. Just a white bet still in the jar. Just a smidgen. Just a smidge. Haku? Yes? Sir? He meowed. That's why I asked. He meowed at me. Hey! Hey! No! No! No!
Good thing
No.
I brought my book of
That
spooky ghost
random
stories.
hype train switch, really?
For friendship
Really?
bracelets.
Really? Really, Twitch?
Hype
Right
train
now?
started.
A random hype train? No! Twitch is like, I hear you're talking about your jar not being full. You want us to help? you want us to help? You sass! You sass me, Twitch. You sass. I was gonna go on a break after I finished that bone. But now, I have to wait to see if someone's trying to do something naughty in my bathroom. Yeah, Haku tore it off and put it down behind this desk. Mike's. That's what happened. It's down back behind this desk. Haku tore it off.
Well, listen.
not a
Werewolf, that's not how you treat a surprise hype train. No, that's not how we treat a surprise hype train. Nope. Vanish Fox. You put that down. No, you got like 3 of our most recent follows in that one. That's crazy to me. Behave. Behave. Behave.
Order in the court! Dang it, why is this hammer squeaking?
I don't know why the hell.
Thedrag's own priestess just cheered 100 bits. Halloween hypees.
Okay, we're gonna call Mate. Okay. We get balls. Balls. Grab some balls. Okay. Grab some balls. 4, 5, 6, 7.
I demand chaos!
9. Vanish likes the orange balls. Let's see if we can find some orange balls in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These balls are for you. Okay. We squeeze them. We squeeze them. High moon, rise rabbit. Howdy neighbor. Howdy neighbor. Howdy neighbor. We squeeze the balls. We go into the jar with a. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate, Mira. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm closing my window because my fingers are cold. My fingers are cold. I'm EP on your day off. You're EP on your day off. There's just like a mite bit of room. Like, here. It's not full, but it's close. Behave. Okay. It's cold and my dogs are squabbling. I love a good squabble. Gossifer, can you hold yourself up a mite bit? I don't think I stuffed Goosifer enough. You can do it, John Red. No, it just random hype train. Okay. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Be ashamed if someone poked it. Don't you poke my train. Don't you do it.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you too. That resource guards her food and another that eats every single kibble in existence. So we're trying to find a stress-free mealtime routine. Yeah, I can imagine that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. What about lick? Do not lick my train. Don't you lick my train. No, we don't need to lick the train. It's dirty. And you don't know where it's been. It's dirty and we have no idea where it's been. Okay? Dirty, you say? Don't you even, Jay-Z. Don't you even. I like many things. Need a sloth licking emote. That would be cute. It would be cute. Feeling better just in time for spooky fun. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm doing alright. I need some more coffee. But other than that. I need some coffee and maybe something to eat. Level 5. Level 5 train. Yep. Don't touch it. Don't you touch it. Don't you touch it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't, We're gonna have a nice calm time. We're about to take a break. I'm about to get a snack. It depends on the emotes, Mikes. Depends. Depends. Thank you for the level 5 13%, friends. I appreciate you. It depends on the emote of JC the Trash Pandas. How is this for calm? The very calm. That's the most calm emote anyone's ever shared in my chat. Thank you, Rib Muncher. So calm. Super calm. Thank you. That's a very calm emote you got there. That's super duper calm. I've never seen one more calm, in fact. Okay, let me get a couple more stitches in here. Get to the color change. And then I'm gonna go get a snack. And I'm gonna start a pour over. And we're gonna behave now that we got that hype train out of our system, okay? Sometimes animal people have other animals. Yeah. This is true. Mira has emotes by the same person I have Haku emotes in. The person who does all the animated ones that I have of Haku. You know? You know the ones? Mira has some of those too. In socks flavor. Instead of Haku flavor. Also have slot. There's a few, so you'll just have to look through them. Yeah. Hey, start the merch train quick. So much behaving. No, I'm gonna take a break. You can't start a merch train when I'm on a break. Okay, I'm gonna grab a snack. I'm gonna start a pour over. You behave yourself, okay?
Alright, have a good night, everyone. I'll be live again on Thursday. Oh my god, alright. I love you guys. I know, he's supposed to be in bed. He literally... I love him so much.
Funny bullet, I can pass this to you. Here, take this.
Oh, wrong. Can we do that again?
Yeah. Well, yeah, here. Hand it to you.
Oh, thank you. See? Look at that, y'all. Hand it back to Mr. Goose.
Oh, thank you. Got it.
That's really good. I like that. It's seamless. You must have practiced for hours. Bit gaming, it's all the pre-stream was just that. That was not improv at all.
Yes, we need a D. Ha ha.
Like, I'm not joking when I say those planes are close.
I can't become Jern, Kel. And if I become Jern, he's gonna start sassing me too. Because I'm over there every day. I'm literally over there every day, Kel. I can't do it. All I know is that he says feck a lot, right? Jern says feck. No, it's Irish John Games. He's pushing for partner right now. He's supposed to be submitting his form today, by the way.
Intense. Like you really don't have much space up front either, so it gets so intense that you can get to a point where you can't really even move at all. I've heard of people floating because they're just squished between people.
All right. You're right. I can just hold it. Well, guess what? We learned something there. I didn't have to do all that work, but we did it, and I feel better for it.
Amazing! You found all the badges. for this mission.
Yeah, there's nuts in my mouth. What the heck is...
The future is now, in ye old studio times.
Who's my mommy? I don't know what you're talking about.
They fight over me.
Yeah.
It's so cute. There's a button. I know, right?
So I can see.
He thinks nobody can see him.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I've got coffee brewing. Sorry, it takes me a while to pour it in there and get it going, but it's coming along. Coming along. He's coming along. He's coming along. It's time to shaft. It's time to shaft, everybody. Pop on in. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Ooh, sorry. I just saw your I just saw your message, Glenn. Did you know? Did you guys know? Did you know that our friend Casey Snow Art, the absolutely amazing, fantabulous Twitch partner, Casey Snow Art, is having a front page. Save the Vikita Day. Front page. November 3rd. That's Monday. That's Monday. Maybe, just maybe, you should go check out our dear, sweet, amazing friend, Casey Snow Art, on Monday, November 3rd. She's gonna be on the front page. Because she's that cool. Okay? Check it out. Check it out. Do it. Oh. Sorry, I saw cuties. I saw cuties. Ooh, we're gonna start with Sporky. Sporky shared some pictures of Japan, which, oh my goodness, I've always wanted to go. There are a few places in the world I've always wanted to go, and that's one of them. One of them. Maybe someday. Look at this. No, I saw cats cuddling, okay? Vanish. I saw some cats cuddling. And I was like, oh, cute. Oh, cute. Yeah, the Wikita. Everybody. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Everybody has them. I love how everybody has their emote. Has an emote. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like how everyone shared a different person's emote there. It's all the same emote, but they're all from different channels. I love it. Isn't this beautiful? Yeah. I used 3 different emotes. Did you? Spikes, Scully, yogurt. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. I love that. Cute. This is so pretty. Ah. So pretty, Spork. Stunning. Stunning. Oh, very cool. See a face in that building on the right. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. No, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Sorry, I had to go check. Isn't this pretty? Like, the framing of this, absolutely beautiful. The framing is just... Yeah, cat face almost. Yeah. I can see that. The framing of this is so stunning. Giant. Exactly. Yes, very much so, jazz hands. I need to travel abroad. I know, right? Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. The leaves, the red leaves, and the fog in the background, and the beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's coming right for us. Okay, we have two rows of just the middle bone. too. So freaking. Just a little, well, you can't see it when I zoom in, but. Spork, your photography. Ah. It's beauty. It is beauty. It's beauty. Whoa. Whoa. Just like a lot to take in. Ah, the trains. It's like they have two very different personalities. These trains do. I love it. Starting a stream team of cooks called OnlyPans. Who said, I'm not a cook, per se, unstable one, but I'm a different kind of pan. But this is so pretty. I just, you know, I want to like make this, you know, like, I wish I could go places. I was looking for this yarn and asked everyone. Let me search, couldn't find it. Found this random crochet video by a Dutch lady on YouTube who made a plushie with this yarn. Asked if she had any left over. She said she had half a skein and offered to send it to me free of charge. So I was able to finish my dragon. Oh, that's amazing, Tenshi. I love how she turned out. Now I have a brother and a sister, bluish green one called Emerald and a pink green one called Jade. Cute, that's awesome. What if I'm into pots though? Tenshi, that's so awesome that you found someone just like on YouTube who had this yarn. That's amazing. OnlyPants. Nice. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. It's so cool that you found someone that had it. What a journey. What a journey. On this spooky day, I hear there's a photo contest I took last week of a Halloween party. This is Oatmeal, looking not so excited to be dressed as Gar. Yeah, this cat is not super jazzed to be in a costume, Big Cuddle Monster. They're not enthused. They're dragons. Those are from Tenshi Mari. There, yeah. Okay. I can't hold the cup. And the pour over without spilling my pour over everywhere. I'm gonna be responsible. Put my cup on the desk. And pour my coffee into the cup. was to not make a heckin' mess. Okay? Are you Coleman's doing this to me? Yeah, not enthused. Not enthused. Not in the slightest. I love it. I love it. Look at that face. I love this cat. We just met, but I love this cat. Testing a mug by Phelan, which doesn't have a home yet if anyone wants to claim it, by drinking some pomegranate tea on the Samhain morning. Oh, cute. This is pretty. Oatmeal's like, why you do this to me? Why? Why you do this to me? I did nothing. I did nothing to deserve this. I deserve nothing. Oh, very cute. I love the shape of it and how it has like the up pick there. Hey Brianna, is that a tea apparatus? Yes it is. Yes it is. It's a big mug too. Very fancy. I wonder how Moose would feel about costumes. Unfortunately, he's half the size of Snugs. So I'll end up swimming in. Oh, Snuggles costumes, yeah. Thank you for the candy, Brianna. I appreciate you. Tosses candy at me. Trick or treat! Also, later today, I'm going to be very dapper gentleman indeed. Ooh, very dapper. This is a very dapper outfit, Jay. Very dapper. Indeed, very dapper. Look how dapper. I'd wear it. I'd wear it. I'd wear it. I like a good Damascus. Shaft Day 17. Ooh. Ooh. Fish. Yes, fish. Big fish. Big fish. Jellyfish. Ah, jellyfish are so cool. They're so cool to watch. Hi, Dagon. Good morning. That fish has got personality. They're so freaking cool. Fishies, yes. There's a timeout fish. There's always a timeout fish. Always a timeout fish. There's always just one fish just hanging out in a corner. And I'm here for it. Ooh. Still very hot. It's still very hot. Ooh, plants. Ooh, very cool. Oh, just a little guy. It's just a little guy. It's just a little guy. Why am I a gem? What? Why am I a gem? How did I turn into a gem? It's just a little guy. Just a little guy. Timeout fish! I like a good timeout fish. I love a good timeout fish, okay? They're so freaking cute. They're like, I'm naughty, I'm gonna be in the corner. My vibe. It's my vibe. Oh. It's hot. It's still hot, but I want to drink it. But it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Let me rephrase. Yo, cows are an awesome person. Perfect for streaming. Glad I've finally come to your streams. Non-rater sense. I haven't been able to today. Oh, my heart. My heart. Don't you sass me. They're like, nah, we're holding hands. No, I am going this way. I want to hold hands. Is that how they sleep? Do they like latch onto plants like that and they sleep? Is that what's going on here? Can someone tell me how seahorses sleep? What's going on here? Someone explain to me what's going on here. You know, I kind of happened upon streaming. It wasn't a conscious decision to do this. It was just like, yeah, maybe I'll try it. And then it was like, okay, I'll just do this. You know, till I can't. And there hasn't came. I can't yet. You know? Fortunately. Starfish. 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 Seahorses and starfish. I need to know. I need inquiring minds need to know if that's how seahorses sleep. How do seahorses sleep? Opposites and all. Anchoring themselves to stationary objects like coral and seagrass with their tails to avoid floating away. Yes! I was right. I guessed right. Yeah! I guessed right. They are sleeping. That's cute as freak. That is cute as frick. You cute as frick, okay? Cute as heck. Good golly. Andrew, thank you for the hydrate. I've got coffee. I shafted pictures of lunch. Ooh. Oh, I love these fish. Turtle, fish, shark, spooter. Oh, cute werewolf. Amy question, what hook do you use when making them? My hook size is going to be very different than anyone else's hook size, Dagon. I have a very different tension than a lot of people do. A lot of people have very tight tension, therefore they can size up to a 4 millimeter for amigurumi. My main hook that I use for amigurumi with size 4 yarn is a 2 millimeter. Which is unreasonable for most people. Unreasonable for most people. This is so cute. Oh, the fish! I love the fish. Oh, I love the fish. Great color choice of yarn. Oh, the shark! Oh, this is cute as heck. Now a couple hold tails so that they don't lose each other. That makes sense too. That makes sense too. That's freaking adorable. The horses, cute as heck. Who knew? Who knew? Cute as heck. You need to find out what hook is going to create the tight enough stitch not so tight to murder your hands. It's based on it's going to be totally based on you and your tension. Most people don't use a 2 millimeter with size weight 4 yarn. For micro crochet, I have to use like the smallest hook in existence. Like, that exists. It's just how it is for me. It's like, yep. Me and my small tiny one. I can't go under 3.5. Most people can't. Pretty. It's not usually typically recommended to go to a 2 for 4. But I use like a 2 and a 2.5 mostly for my amigurumi. It's just personal preference. I love the little spooter. According to a sign next to the jellyfish, these are not jellyfish, but recycled plastic bottles made to look like jellyfish. Oh. Wow. Really? How? Yeah. Huh. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Oh, look at this bed for a baby. I feel like Haku could get behind this bed. I feel like this is a bed Haku could get behind. It's so cute, sleepy bean. Such a cute sleepy bean. So cute. Hi. Hello there, cat. Oh. 1, 2, turn. Sorry. Her face. That face though. That face though, man. She so the toys and she climbed in and was just like hanging at the edge. Husband dumped the toys out. Aww. It's just that face right there. Judgment. There's judgment in those eyes. There's Darby judgment. Darby judgment. I love that. It's just such judgment. Ooh! It starts to get darker yellow. Ooh. Ooh. And it goes to blue and gray. I love this. Is this after you fixed it? After the fix? Very subtle. Yeah. Yeah, good. Good. It's looking good. Charts can be tough, but direction. Plus, my understanding this might be a huge project. Yeah, shawls are very big. They can get up to like tons of stitches. It's crazy. But they're a nice like flow project. You don't really have to like think on too much sometimes, but also they're usually done in lace, so you kind of do have to think about it. They're repetitive is what I mean by that. Yeah, it's a shawl. Yeah. Drew this in my sketchbook with the fountain pen. Very cute! We love a good pumpkin. I love a good pumpkin. Very cute, Leia. I can't type, like, at all. Wow. Here we are. I've been invited to sit with my mother, so I shall lurk for now. Have a good lurk. Have a good lurk. It's cute. It's very cute. Nicely done. Ooh, when you use a pattern for 4-weight yarn and decide to use 7-weight yarn, you get a plushie over double the size. Yeah, Ume. That is such a size difference. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is great. That is great. Great. I love it. It turned out so cute. Cat for size. Hi Stellar, welcome back. Gus for size. I forgot about that mug, Ume. Ume, I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that mug. The existence of said mug. I forgot about it. He's very handsome. Gus is a very handsome boy. Today's mug is the Hagen fishbowl stinks. I forgot. Meow! guys. Meow. Meow to you too, Moose. Meow to you too. Meow to you too. Meow to you too. Oh! I make all the things. We love all the things. This is so cute. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. I love this. He's so chatty. Haku's actually very loud. He just never does it on stream usually, which is silly. Because he'll yell at me like all day. Otherwise. This is so cute. I love it. I freaking love this. This is so freaking cute. I love that. This is adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. This is cute as heck. Ooh, pretty. Oh, that is stunning. I love a good. Ooh, I love a good fall leaf too. Oh, no problem. We love to yell about how cool our friends are. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, I love the colors of this. Oh, like a muted rainbow. It reminds me of rainbow cake. Just a little bit of rainbow cake. You know? So pretty. I'm gonna turn off right already. Great. Also remember, friends, that if you're interested, I'm gonna be in Discord. Not the standard one, but the one for Patreon, or you know, the secret one. After stream, I'm gonna do a listen of the new Florence and the Machine album, because you know, I figured I was listening to it. Someone might want to join. So if you're not in the Bathroom Buddies Discord server, I can get you a link. It should be connected to your sub here. You have a sub. If not, I can. Ooh, cute! I love a good homemade cake. It's cute as heck. Cute as heck. You don't have to be in the Patreon in order to get in there. I just have to get you a link. I love it. I love this. That is so cute. Adorable. I like it. I like the crochet hooks. That's awesome. Fancy! Puts cake on things to buy today. Yep, everybody go get a cake. Everybody go get a cake. Beautiful job. I really love that one. That's super pretty. And this color is really, really lovely. Oh, that's awesome. You make a lot of cool things. What are we doing after stream? I am going to be in the Bathroom Buddies Discord server. I will be in the Bathroom Buddies Discord server. I need to close all these, sorry. I will be in there listening to the new Florence and the Machine album. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. That you, hey pretty, touching buttons. Touching buttons. If you want into that Discord server, there's a lot of it that's behind Patreon walls, but there's a lot of it that's open and that you can get into. I'll get a little link for you if it lets me. Sometimes it just says copy button. There we go. I don't usually give it out, but you know, sometimes I do. It is connected to your sub, so if you go into your Discord things, the subs connected to Twitch, it does get in there. But yeah, we're gonna be listening to the new Florence and the Machine album. I've listened to the first 4 songs because they, you know, came out as they do, and they're all great so far. So I'm super jazzed. I'm super jazzed to listen to the full thing. Oh, this is a perfect one for Halloween Day. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect for Halloween. It's like a crocodile slime. Crocodile slime, crocodile slime. It is like a crocodile slime. Snuggling up to the warmth of the heat register. Aww. Heckin' cute. Heckin' cute, Leia. As a cozy cat. As a cozy cat. I love it. Pardon the mess. You know, a mess is happening. Judgment. 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 Do you feel judged? Do you feel judged? Ooh. Ooh. Moo. 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 Aw, moo. This looks delicious. Now I'm hungry. Dang it. I could feel like I could eat a crap ton of this. It looks so good. I love spinach as long as it's cooked. Delicious. Super light too. Yeah. I want to make something like this. Don't have any of the stuff for it, but ugh, delicious. Garlic butter sauce came out. I love a good garlic butter. I love a good garlic butter. So delicious looking. Ooh, some scenery. Oh, the framing on this is beautiful, Leia. I love in like older cities when there's like some like great architecture, you know, and then it's just like a modern looking cityscape, and then it's like a great architecture. I saw that a lot in Philadelphia, where it was like you would just be like it would be like big like modern looking skyscrapers, and then you would like turn a corner and there would be like a whole row of like 1700s houses, and it was just like this beautiful thing, you know? It was like a weird of like things, you know. I like that. It it makes me, I don't know, there's something, some part of me that just, you know, is I need to preheat the oven. Go preheat your oven! Say it's time for lunch. Milwaukee City Hall. Nice. I love the colors on vines. Whip of the squid hooded scarf update. Body / hood is done. Needs suckers, eyes, fins. The scarf is in progress. It's turning out cute! Pretty! Pretty, this is turning out super cute! Super cute! super cute. I love it. So cute. I love it a lot. It's turning out adorable. Oh, so adorable. So cute. Thank you for the reminder, Moo. Everybody needs to eat. I'll post a picture of what it looks like reflecting off of the giants. The modern. That's very cool, Leia. Very cool. It sounds great. I love it. It's gonna be so cute. I can't wait to see it done. These are from the day 3-day crochet event that I helped organize. Also vendor and instructor for the event. Called the Yarn Social. Ooh, very cool. Oh, I love the pumpkins. Cute. Ooh. Oh, I love. Oh, this is nice. Nice setup. Cute. I love this because then they can put their own stuff together on the pens. That's awesome. That's cute as heck. Cute as heck. Adorable. It's so cool to see. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, that is great, Leia. Oh, and it looks like a face, like a robot. I see a robot face. I see a robot face. It's so cool. That's definitely a raw, like, cause you can see the windows, like the lights on in the background. It's like this says mouth to me, but these are eyes, definitely. I'm a little dingus sometimes. I love it. You're truly teaching. Ooh, I love it. There's a lot of people. That's awesome. Also, I have very similar glasses. Fist bump. Very similar glasses. I'm not wearing them today. I have a couple. No, wait. What did the Cybermen say? That was the Daleks. Ooh. Ooh, this bead. This bead right here. I taught for about 50. That's awesome. Dozens of cows, maybe 100 moved into Boise just after 1 a.m. last night, coming quickly through the intersection at Bogus Basin and Cartwright Road. On their way downtown, cows are spotted all over, including the 18th and Sherman and 18th and Eastman. 15th and Harrison and Andouille. Officers and dispatch worked quickly to track down the owner and corral all the cows. There's cows on the loose. Eventually, many of the cows ended up in an alley between 18th and 19th and the owner of the cows also came to rescue in the trailer and hauled them back home by around 5 a.m. They just wanted to take a walk, that's all. They were just out for a stroll. Yeah. That's hilarious. Cow's just doing cows things. And you know what? Barley's just gonna do Barley things. They went to see the Halloween decorations. Yeah. Did you know that this cat has a PhD? Actually, dual PhDs. This cat has dual PhDs. And if you want to know more about this cat and its PhDs, you can follow this cat right here at science_streams. Yeah. Follow this cat for more science content. Yeah, indeed. I thought they wanted to go trick-or-treating. Probably. They're like, wait, where's all the candy? Cows do cow things. I grew up on a farm. Not a big one, but like a small, like, hobby-sized farm. And we used to have a cow that got out all the time. It was a whole thing. But we also had a neighbor who had a cow that got out all the time, and it was an actual problem. Because, like, our neighbor raised cattle, like, as a profession. And Angus cattle specifically, and there was this one bull that got out all the time. Was just giant. Really pull out all the stops for Halloween. I freaking love that. Freaking love that. Two. Okay. I think this is the last row before we have to go out a bit. 2, 9. Happy Halloween, Gigi Jack! How are you? Also a farm kid. Yeah, we love a good farm kid in our neck of our woods. Awesome. Thank you all for your shafts. I appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, I've got to change colors. A bull could be very dangerous on loose. Yeah, and he was giant too. So it wasn't like just, you know, any old cow. It was like the biggest, the biggest of the cows. An absolute giant cow. Like, and I was kind of scared of cows, to be fair. After an incident when I was like 10 or 11, cows scared me. The whole thing. Sorry, Moo, but there was I had a little trauma involving a steer when I was like 11, and it took me a while to recover. I had an incident with a steer when I was about 11, and it took me a while to, you know, warm back up to him. Named our bottle calves after talk show hosts and cartoon characters. I love that. Ours typically got named after food. Like macaroni, cheeseburger. Best not to, like, name it something human, you know, when you know where it's going, sort of situation. So yeah, we did 4-H when I was a kid, and one year my parents had me, you know, try to show a steer for the first time. It didn't go very well. We didn't get to the fair, let's just put it that way. I ended up with broken feet and surprisingly no broken bones from the accident. But now I know it's just because my bones they just move out of the way. My bones do. So my bones just move out of the way. But yeah, I got dragged a considerable distance by a steer when I was 11, and it took me a while. It stepped on my feet and then dragged me a very long way. Yeah, I was a small kid. I was a small kid too. Okay. Sorry, my notifications were bothering me. Yeah. So, yeah. It took me a while to warm back up to the idea of cattle in general. I did sheep for a few years. We always had sheep. But I never went back to even attempting to think about going back near a steer for a long time after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Yeah, that was super not fun. Okay, and then that's where we want to leave that one. For next round, my dad accidentally hit me with a bale of hay when we were stacking it on it. Oh, a 15-foot drop, and I was fortunate enough to land in a snowdrift. Heck! Farm accidents. I swear. I swear. I'm actually gonna drink water too, for you. My coffee's getting not the water after the coffee. My brain is so confused right now. I can't switch between drinks for reasons. Oh, that. It was so bad. But did you die? So, if you're newer here, you might not know this about me. I have no sense of taste. Or very little sense of taste. I don't have a sense of smell. Because of, some accidents I had with my nose, growing up. And, so I taste off of texture. So when I switch between two things, despite them being liquid, they have very different textures. And I just confused myself so badly because my brain is telling me coffee texture. It's coffee texture. Coffee texture is kind of thick. It's kind of got a bit of a it's got a thing to it, you know? And then I drank water. And my brain was like, what the heck is this? The heck is this? So I was so confused. So my water tasted like, because my brain will like, you know, it gets like, sometimes when I go between two things. And so my brain was expecting and told me it was gonna be coffee texture, and then the texture was water, and it just tasted weird. Your olfactory is Borkin? Yes, my olfactory is very, very Borkin. Very Borkin. I have, the tip of my, the bone of my skull right here. Everything, here, is completely no longer attached. I took a lot of face trauma, in high school. A lot of face trauma. So, it never, like, fixed. So it's just permanently no longer attached. So, my ability to actually smell things can come and go, but it's mostly gone, like, all the time. And I don't know if it's, like, just maybe things line up that day and I can smell something, or if it's my brain inputting a smell, because sometimes it's not the right smell. But I will, like, input in something. And I don't know if it's just, you know, whatever, or, like, if I'm actually, you know, actually getting something that day. It's like, I'll see cows, and I'll be like, wow, it smells like cows. But someone will be like, it doesn't smell like cows. So my brain will just put stuff in. Like, oh, you should be smelling cow smell right now. Like, even if it's not there. Sometimes it puts in the wrong one, though. I was in the middle of a city once. Like, driving with windows down through the middle of a city, a very industrial part of a city. And my brain told me I was smelling pine trees. There was nary a tree in sight. But my brain was like, pine trees. This is pine trees. This is pine trees. I was like, oh, I don't think that's pine trees, but okay, I'll take pine trees over whatever it probably actually smells like. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we're gonna get this round done, and then we're gonna look at who's on today. Where we can go trick-or-treating. I think I said 7. 1, 2, 3. 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 9! So I'm gonna have to carry this over for 9 stitches. Because next time we work on this, we'll start our second rib. Second rib. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. This is the scheme. Don't drop it. Thank you for the hearts, hey pretty. I'm off to work on a pattern. Ooh, yeah, for sure. We have a section of our Discord specifically for asking for pattern testing. We love a good pattern. We love a good pattern. I'm mad at Spoonflower. What happened? What happened, Moonrise? What'd they do to you? Did they mess up your fabric? Trying to fit a design on a fat quarter. It's not working. I've adjusted both my scale in Procreate and on their own edit tools. When I save it, it goes back to the listing. It's unchanged. Ew. Ew. I felt that way with, I was trying to make something in Cricut. Their stupid program. I will endlessly complain about Crickets. In general. Control F5 on the listing to see if it changes. I'm giving up. You're getting the cache version. Ooh. We did try that. Maybe try clearing the cache. Yeah. Good idea. Okay. Here we are. There's our row. We finished a rib. We did a good... we started here. So we made a good lot of progress today. We did a good lot of progress. We did a good lot of... You did a ton. Yeah, this is bones. Bones. It's gonna be fish. Fish bones. Fish bones. Ton of progress today. I'm jazzed. Let me take a peek. Take a peek. I think... Ooh, someone's having a partner anniversary. I think that's a good place for us to head on over. We have a friend having a partner anniversary, so we're gonna go celebrate. We're gonna go celebrate. Okay? Go do a celebrate. Feel bad for my cat right now. I'm the bus maid to the vet with her for her cat care. She hates it and she's pretty. Aww. Kind of sketchy. Thank you for the follow. I want to thank Lo for the follow. I want to thank Sarah Beth for the follow. I want to thank Brianna, Crafty Odd Mama, and Dragon Priestess for the bits. I want to thank Adam and Raven for the resubs. I want to thank Vanish and Werewolf for the gifted subs. And I want to thank our moderators for keeping our community safe. And I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me today, whether you are here chatting or lurking in the bathroom. So I love you. I appreciate you. And I'm very proud of you for every did say, whether it's big or small. And I will see you all tomorrow. Not maybe. Yeah. I know I usually don't stream on Saturday, but I might be streaming tomorrow. My brain just borked. I was like, no, it's Friday. You don't stream on the weekends. And my brain was like, wait, are we streaming on the weekends? Are we? My brain just did a whole, just went in a whole. Trixie, hi Trixie. I will see you all maybe tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, but I'll see you tomorrow. If everybody have a happy Halloween. If I don't see you, have a happy Halloween, and I will see y'all when I see y'all, which could be in approximately like 10 minutes. But I love you. Have a great weekend and a great Halloween. Bye. Bye. I love you. Bye. Bye. I love you. Bye.